Ooh, I know the avatar on this is looking very smiley, and the reason I haven't come up on cams is because I'm cooking. But I can't. I can't sit here as a human being. I can't sit here as a woman. I can't sit here as a black woman and pretend like I don't see enough. Damn, it's enough. I am shaking. I'm so mad. Why do we underestimate ourselves so much? Why do we mess with each other so much? Why are you playing all in black women's faces? All in black girls' faces? All in black men's faces? Because this is other black men, so this is not a bash or nothing against who a hoe. This is just being human and damn. So I'm planning my day because now my hours have changed. I'm not in, you know, the same time zone I used to be in. So I realize it's 8 o'clock. What's up, bougie? What's up, baby? Thank you for coming by. Cause I got a lot to say tonight. So I'm turning up on a Tuesday. I am so mad. I can't. So I'm going to articulate my emotions at this very moment. For the first time in my life, as a black woman, my experience, the first time in my life I have ever really truly felt fear, like real fear, right? Like mountain lion about to bite me in the throat fear. Until today. Until today. We want to keep pretending like we don't need our own communities. We want to keep pretending that we don't need our own. We got to continue to keep playing in each other's faces and gaslighting each other and hollering about things that don't even matter no more. I don't care what anyone thinks. Like if what I'm saying, oh, you can't be this, you can't tell a person that they can't care for everybody. I may not be able to touch everybody, but I do care for humanity because I happen to be a human, right? I happen to be black. I happen to be in this country. On and on and on, label, 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 label. But there's so many layers to a person. And if that's the case, then we have to stop underestimating what we will do and what we won't do. I am a true crime fanatic. I love true crime. I was watching true crime before they started calling it true crime. Like that's how long, so I'm old. But I'm happy to be here because I know a lot of the people I knew back home didn't make it. And I want my life to matter because my mama made sure my life mattered. I want to talk about something first that's got me like on I can't even believe it. And let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if I need to turn anything up because I don't want anybody to miss a word I'm saying. I'm rambling right now because I have to kind of get myself down, but I knew tonight impromptu. I apologize. I'm going live and I'm gonna be here because I've there's so many things I've wanted to say and I haven't had the time because I'm trying to rebuild my life as well as maintain my nonprofit because it's an absolute need. I did my first thing. The very first thing I needed to do was to leave the state of North Carolina and get home. And now I'm home. So now I'm gonna take the knowledge I have learned and the knowledge I do know to call out an alarm. If you have daughters, a mother, sisters, cousins, yes, And you know what, Bougie? I've never been more serious than right now today. That I've really tried to come at this in a more positive way. And this is not just about being online, because people are want to scapegoat online and say, "Oh, black people didn't do this until we was online." Bull. Black folks been acting a fool as long as they have wanted to act a fool, just like any other culture. White people don't do this. Yes, they do. It's more of them. They have a section of people who are like this. They have a section of people who are like that. Stop playing in my face. But then you telling me as a black woman that I'm supposed to, at this point, be all these different requests. Yet when I say protection, you think I'm talking about you just taking a bullet for me, sir. No, that's not what I'm talking about. We need role models, y'all. We do need leaders in our communities. Because how else are we going to get anything done? We are in danger. Danger. For the first time, I feel that, like that undercurrent. And I told my sister, I said, it's going to be a hell of a summer. So what am I talking about? And what did I jump up on here for? Let me get back to that. Bougie, I'm going to need your help tonight, if you don't mind. So I did that on purpose. I turned it around in my title. I said, we need to talk. And I changed it around. But who we going to talk about is called Imbor. Let me put it in the initials in the chat, and I'm going to put the link in the chat, because if you know about it or heard about it or want to talk about it, please, I'm all for that as well. This is open tonight. So bring it. Because I need some kind of answer. I need to know my people know. Thank you, Bougie. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go ahead. Let me go ahead and put this here. Hold on. I'm going to post a comment. So, Bougie, pin this for me if you can. Let me see. So, I put the initials different, but we're going to do this. Imbor. Imbor. Just Google it real quick. No, on here. On YouTube, tell me, Bougie, how many channels come up with this acronym or these initials or a hashtag? Just a page, just a shot. Let me put the link there too. Hold on, because I need to know that other people know. And what are we gonna do about it? Hey, thank you. Welcome all day, every day. You know, people try to take away from you your ability to care for more than yourself. And the only way you can do that is if you have children, which makes no damn sense. But however, Imbor, that's what's got me to the place where I got the little bit of the wiggly voice, because I am just blown away by this. I'm gonna pull something up too, Bougie, but I just want to see if I want you to see it. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar. I'm doing a big shout out. So if you know him, let him know. I am appreciative that he put this out. So his name is at the Angry Biracial. And I came across him looking at other stuff, because my YouTube is made up of politics, black folks, documentary, science, building, plumbing, watching woodwork, that kind of stuff. So I don't know what they doing. Well, he came across a TikTok, and I'm gonna shout out to him. I'm gonna give him his credit, because I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Talking about that these people in our community, which I'm gonna say they are humans, they are of color, and they are men. Okay, so that different tiers women, and I believe men would peep this too. I think they would yell this from the treetops if they came across a group of men who have decided that black women need to be cold. And I don't know if y'all know what that means. Cold. Culled. And I've been on these platforms and listened to countless men. I've listened from uh before Kevin Samuels and after. I've listened to Tommy Sotomayor. I've listened to all of these black men, cold baby, taken out, unalived, except for the younger ones. They trying to have a dystopia within a dystopia. This is how they plan to build their kingdoms, by making us slaves. This is not out of a book. These are, and on this page and on this TikTok channel, it is 843 subscribers that are okay with this. Now that is just the that's 843 people today. That means they reaching worldwide. When I Googled them myself, they have an Instagram and it has over 11,000 followers. I'm not playing no more. I'm just, yeah. You share the channel. We going in tonight. I have been so chill. Like I try not to, seem like I know everything because I don't, but I do love to study and dissect. And that's what we should do so that we understand each other better. I'll repeat this again. Imbor. And you see, I switched it around with my dyslexic self. I know you don't, baby. And this is what I'm saying, liberator soul, and I'm so happy you came in, and I hope you can pass this message on. We need more good black men on these platforms. If y'all out there, come the fuck on. This is not a game. This is not just an internet. This is real life. I don't believe all black men are like this, but there's enough to cause a problem, and we need to deal with the problem. See, I come from people who were real ones, hands down, 10 toes, rowdy folk. I am disgusted. I'm done. Today is the last day. When I started Chocolate Earth, I wanted it to be a hub, and I still do. I wanted to be a hub for safety for my people, from the elderly down to the infants, because that's what and should happen. And just because other motherfuckers don't do it, don't mean we can't do it. And when I say we, what I'm talking about is in the mindset first. Because if you can't even get into the mindset of the fact that we can just build us somewhere to start from, because we need to protect those who ain't about this. Other cultures do that. The Puerto Ricans don't, some Puerto Ricans don't like some Mexicans. So what do? Mexicans live over there where they live, and Puerto Ricans live where they live, right? That's how it's always been. That's how humans are. We're tribal by nature. But yet we still, because we've labeled ourselves so many things and turned ourselves into things instead of human beings, you don't look at it the same way no more. You don't look at it the same anymore. When you start describing a person as things, You do not see them as humans, and that is the goal. I don't care if it's just one dude, but just like, and I'm gonna say this. I asked my brother, so what black men do you look up to, babe? Who do you look up to? Oh, not so much as you trying to exactly emulate the person, but everybody gets inspired by somebody, good or bad. It's time to put your hands and your money where your mouth is. I don't care. It don't have the money ain't got to go to my charity, but go find somebody else's. We are in danger, ladies and gentlemen. This they not paying no attention to us. I don't know why y'all think we not in the limelight right now. They're not gonna stop killing us. We're not gonna get no kumbaya peace. It ain't gonna happen. So we gotta deal with the people that won't change and want different and go that way. I mean, I don't care if people agree, disagree. This was my plan. Even before there was a YouTube or Instagram, I don't do this, but I'm doing it tonight because whether I ever get monetized, whether anything happens, whether it changes, there will be a recorded historical moment where I called out that alarm. We have no schools, no hospitals, no communities, ain't shit to do this stuff now. The same human beings that our blood flow, we supposedly ancestors, we always talking about that, they had to build that shit. They had to build it with their hands. And you don't think the women was right there, right next to him? You want to use slavery as a way to 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 alter the fact that you want to be a master too. You want to stand next to your captor because you have Stockholm syndrome. We all do. In we have it. We have it, and it has been passed down. That has been passed down from our ancestors. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand how for 60 years we can just keep doing the same shit and go, oh, this time it's gonna work. I'm gonna be on here because I'm gonna have to get my computer, but I gotta get dinner started. I'm making some chicken wings. And it might sound a little hollow, and I apologize if it gets too bad. I won't say anything of importance until um I'm right here next to my mic. I am just in a place where there's time for action. It's time for action. It's time for things to happen and make real change in our community because we're not going to get it any other way. Who we waiting on? Can somebody tell me that? Like who? Who we waiting on to make it all right? I don't want to live this way. I don't want to live in fear of my life. I don't want to I don't want to do that. I want to build my house. Step 2. Thanks, baby. So I'm gonna see if I can pull up this video this way. I don't think I can. Boo, hold on. Broadcast. Nah, I can't do that. Let me see. All right, my bad, y'all. For the pause, for the cause. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Cause tonight is it. We talking about it all. And if you down, let's go. Let's go. And I want to talk about some real shit. Don't come up here talking to me crazy because I'm telling you, you know, today you don't want it. But I'm gonna tell you this. I've had people say to me, "You can't save everybody." Did I say that? That's the cop out. That's the I can't save everybody, so I don't save nobody. That's what I'm hearing. I've heard for almost a year on YouTube. What's changed? All the people that was on there before I got here, all of this talking that we've been doing on these channels, what are we doing on the outside? As you don't count that check until it's cash, baby. So these men have decided, again, I'm gonna use the Instagram number because they have an Instagram, and there's 11,000 subscribers. Now, does everybody believe what they believe? Maybe, maybe not. Who We have many, many reasons why people subscribe to people. But we're gonna go with this one. I'm gonna shoot it in the dark. They haven't, Bougie. When? Bougie, have you seen it? Have you heard about it on the Black Grapevine? We've got little sections of people, a couple brothers here, maybe a hand group over here, some rich brothers back there, you know, but that's not enough anymore. And there's a gentleman that I used to go on his live, and I think I he felt insulted, and I was not insulting anyone. I was telling the truth. What black men have done is not enough. Just like what black women have done is not enough. We're not done yet. And it's not about being done, it's about living the best life you have on this earth. The only person that I owe my life to is my mother. She didn't have to have me. She was 19 years old. Abortions was legal. I'm gonna have to bleep a lot of this out if I keep it. 22. Look, I've been here 22. I'll drop all kinds of bombs. My heart hurt, y'all. So these men want to unalive older women, get rid of the ones they feel are not good enough, and then this is how the race, our black race in this country, I'm assuming. I'm not sure because I didn't go that deep. It was enough. It was enough. It was enough. It was enough. And I can't even tell you. Yeah, but guess what? They're gonna get this truth. They're gonna get it even if they don't want it. Because the only way I'm gonna shut up is if somebody make me. I'm not leaving this behind for my nephews. I want them to know that shit somebody tried. This is ridiculous. And if it come down to it, it might just be. My message don't get no farther than this, and I just take care of my family. I'm gonna still help people. I still want to feed folk, help people get on their feet because I know what it's like to start all over. But as a black woman in this country, who do I go to if I need help? Looking at you sideways. Oh, I can't believe I don't know. You don't know my life. You didn't go just because you don't experience it or you haven't seen it. There's experiences going on right now as we speak, y'all. There's probably a shooting going on. There's probably a kidnapping. There's probably all kinds of crimes happening right now. I want to talk about the truth. The truth is this: we are lacking in every angle. We are not protected as a community. We don't protect our children. We lie. We do a lot of screaming, but we ain't protecting our babies. Beating up the bus driver ain't protecting your baby. We got to stop acting like just because this is the life you started with, that's where you got to stay. How do you think change happens? It ain't soft. It ain't sweet. Not until after you've accomplished what you need to accomplish. So back to this. I'm gonna play my video because I gotta step away real quick. Um, just give me a few minutes. I'm not going nowhere. I just gotta pay this. But please, if you want to talk to me, just pop on up. If you enjoy the conversation, Chocolate Earth is in effect, baby. I am where I need to be. Next step, I'll be up on my land, but I gotta have this surgery first. My goals are still the same. I can help and assist people from a distance. We all do. I am tired of the walk around. I'm tired of the pity patty. I'm tired of the bullshit. We're gonna talk this. Let's talk about poverty. 60 years, y'all. 60. We counted them. 60. What are we doing? What are we talking about? I don't care about fucking, okay? If that's the last thing on my list, and not that I don't enjoy it because I do. What I'm saying that for is quit worrying about what's between my legs and let's build something. Huh? Y'all ready for this conversation? What are you arguing about now? What are we arguing about? What we got? We don't own nothing. Oh, you crazy for buying land. You can't do nothing with no, you don't know they gonna take it from you. I love how in one breath we talk about reparations, we talk about change, we talk about bettering the community. And then on the other side, that whole the white man gonna get us come out. What is that? Do you understand that the only reason that white folks stopped doing the things that they was doing to black people is because other people had to fight to get these things stopped? Then came the letters and papers and laws written on paper by men who can break them at any time. We see it every day. So let's stop. Stop. Damn. I'm on one. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm on one. And I've been having technical difficulties because I'm in a different location now, and I'm just trying to get everything together so I can be more consistent. Try to be on here once twice a week. Thank you, Bougie. I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me. The politics is important. We're not there, y'all. I want to know why black men are voting Republican. Can we talk about that? Talk about voting against your own interests. Why are our black men in our community that understand being black, because black is a culture, not a color. Our culture, however, we do not have the conversations that are necessary, and then we shit on the people who do want to have the conversations, then turn around and go, ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. What are you? I'm not on that. Let's go. I'm ready to do. I knew as soon as I touched down, that was my next plan. I am going to purchase an RV and I'll be up on my property, and hopefully by Christmas, probably before, but hopefully Christmas is my deadline. That I will be in my home on my land and running Chocolate Earth. That's all I want to do. But I'm going to Speak up because this is ridiculous. We don't even have no news channels, y'all. Where the news? Where you get your news from? What black station do you go to get your news? Even before the internet. Those of us who remember, I am disgusted. I am upset. I am angry. You sitting up as a black man, or maybe it's a joke. Maybe it's a group of white police officers. I don't know. It could be anybody. But we, unfortunately, I'm not in that pool. We ain't talking about that. Let's talk about what's really going on. These are men of color. These are men who are aware of the plight of our people, that make a decision to write out some of the most disgusting things. And we want to sit here and underestimate what a human being will do. Take the skin off. If you're repeating and believing and feeling the same thing the next person is, you ain't no different. Other than your skin. But just as the Sotomayers and the Kevin Samuels and the Fresh and Fits and all of this, I ain't here for no griff. I'm here for the people who maybe want to hear what I have to say or have the same ideas as me. I'm into politics. The politics is what keeps everything going. How can you not? But that was a ploy to keep us out of it. Oh, we don't talk about it at work. We don't talk about it. We are doing a disservice to our ancestors that we so holler about all the time. Hey, we if right now, flip the switch, click, time change in a moment, and we were slaves again, how many of us would survive? And then you ask hypothetical questions like this, like you know what it's like, and you don't. Human communication is just like the game telephone. Remember the game telephone? Where I say something and it's a line of us and we have to whisper one thing to the next. That's all this is. The game of telephone, information regurgitated in different ways. So what are we waiting on to have a better life? Oh, you can't? You gotta be sad because you poor? You gotta be sad because you black? Come on, yo. Depression don't have no color. Trauma has no color. And it's not even color. Let me stop saying that. Culture. Every culture goes through the same thing, whether they say it out loud or whether they don't. Because as humans, there's all types of humans all over the world. So that's that. But I'm here in the United States. I was raised in America. I have voted since the age of 18. I've done community service to help the homeless through my job. I've taught little kids. I've tutored. I've been a babysitter. Anything community public wise, I liked, I did it. But no longer am I swayed by the argument that you can't save everybody. I'm not trying to. To say that to someone, and then I look to the side and I go, okay, so if I can't do that, then what is everything else about? What else? What else? I really want to show y'all this, and it is 5:36. So I am going to have to. I thought I could do this and I want to step away from the mic. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch because I'm on my phone now, and I'm going to get on my computer because I want to show the video. So if y'all still around, it won't be that long. Give me about an hour, okay? Just please come back if you can. If not, that's okay. Much love, and then I'll be a little more presentable too. But I'm gonna tell you something. We gotta have this conversation. And look up those initials, please. If you have daughters, sisters, mothers, what is, come on. All right, let me go. I'm going to go. Don't pay me no mind, y'all. But thank y'all for stopping by. I'm coming back. I want to be on my computer. All right, now. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.